Okay, so like I was saying, this is data from AirDNA, so it's all over the world. They're partnered and with Airbnb and VRBO, so they know they're scraping the data. We've been doing it since 2013. So they pull the data that's scraped, right? And then they use this matching algorithm to account for dual listed properties. So that's for properties that have been listed on both Airbnb and VRBO. They run it through their AI program, which detects if it's actually booked or blocked. So blocked would be like the homeowner just blocks off some time that they don't want anybody to rent it, maybe because they're going to use the house or whatever. That's actually really hard to tell, but they said that they're 97.5% accurate on that. Their AI is, and it's continually learning, so it's getting more and more accurate. And let's see. They also pull host level data. So you can kind of see here the timeline. They started like I said, 2013, but basically they're saying 2015 here to 2020, and this is their claim. It's 97.5% accurate. Okay, so basically anybody can go on and get basic data from AirDNA. It's airdna.co, and you can just type in an address. So I don't know if you guys have been looking at areas. I could kind of show you a couple. Forks,
California.
Okay.
It's Grand Forks.
Is it Grand Forks?
It was just a town called Forks, or I'll say Grand Forks and
Grand Forks, California.
try that.
There we
The
go.
other one's really California.
Okay. Oh shoot, we got someone in the waiting room. All right. Who is that? That is Roxana. Hey, Roxana. Okay. So you type in, oh, and we got another one come in. All right. So you type in Grand Forks. Waiting for it to load. Try this again. I'm gonna just reset it. Okay, so now what's gonna happen is they're gonna, after you do this a couple of times, they're gonna ask you to create an account.
Okay.
You know, if you don't want to do that, you can also switch it over to like Safari or a different.
Or just go like dark or something. I'll probably end up creating an account. I was gonna ask you that. So if I wanted to access the way you are, I just create a free account, and what's the difference between that and premium?
So the premium, you're gonna pay a monthly, and it's, you know, I think it's around $100 a year per neighborhood, or you can do like $15 a month.
Oh wow, so it's like going hyper local on it.
Yeah, and that's where you're gonna get a bunch more data. So I'm just gonna sign one up real quick to save time. Let's go. Hopefully I haven't used this one yet.
Thank you for doing this, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, my wealth coach or my real estate coach, he has a wealth mastermind, and he's like, hey, get on AirDNA, and I still haven't done it yet. So I saw his email, like, oh,
yeah,
deal.
All right. How would you describe yourself? We'll say real estate investors / professionals. Number of active short-term rentals.
Go big and see how they scam you.
We'll go 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay. Sign up. Okay. So Grand Forks. So basically you got this map here, right? And
I'm actually not sure, because I thought it was Forks, but this looks like a different, right? Can you zoom out of it and just see where it is in California? Oh, it's way up there. It's like in Canada.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you're looking at,
That's British.
That's not even California.
that's
anymore.
not-
That's like way up there. That's cool.
okay, hold on a second. I typed in the wrong neighborhood.
No, let's do Clear Lake, California. How about
Okay.
that? That's like a,
Clear Lake,
and I think it's one word. Yeah, Clear Lake is one word. There you go.
California.
Yeah,
Okay.
the first one.
Okay. Now, just so you know, if you type in a zip code here,
There we go.
it's not gonna show the same data.
Mhm.
These things will be blocked, right? But if you type in the neighborhood, then for some reason these open. Okay, so now this is gonna, and if you see on the map, it's a pretty big scale. So it's not necessarily gonna give you data for maybe a specific focused area. So that's where you're gonna wanna go into Airbnb also and look at the comps there. But you can kind of get a sense, average daily rate, occupancy rate, and then revenue, right, for that whole area. So if you were to say, go on Zillow, and pull up Grand,
Oh, Clear Lake.
or Clear Lake, sorry, Clear Lake, California, right? And say you found a house in that area that you were thinking about purchasing, right? So let's go. Two bed, two bath, something on the water maybe,
Yeah,
right?
you can do that one for $555.
Okay, so we'll click on that. Okay,
Oh, that
so
looks
it's
good.
2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1360, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back to AirDNA. And we're gonna go to this rentalizer, right? Okay, we need the address, so we're gonna say,
You know, it's so funny. This is the property my wife and I were exactly looking at,
oh yeah,
and we were looking at buying for ourselves and renting out.
oh nice.
And it's a cute, yeah, whenever you guys have some time, take a look at it. So that was a pretty good deal, but we never ran numbers, but here we are.
Okay, so we've entered the address in, right? Okay, and then that was 2 bed, 2 bath,
1360.
and how many guests would we say could stay there? Maybe 4 guests?
Okay.
So, 3?
I think it's.
If it's
Or
2 beds,
two.
maybe 4 guests
Yeah,
total?
I think by paper. but-
Okay. So you click update on that, right? Now it's gonna tell you a little more. So average daily rate, 332. Occupancy rate's 55%. So now that might be because people have it priced too high. So the occupancy rate's gonna be a little lower, because if you look for that particular area, that might be spread out over all of Clear Lake, right? So what you can do then is go to Airbnb itself and look at comps in that area, right?
Right.
So we're gonna go to Clear Lake, California, right? And we'll just search a name, a window there, right? And then we're gonna say, well, that's fine, we can just search right there, okay. Let me zoom out a little. Okay, so we kind of get our bearings. I think it was right on that peninsula area, right?
Yeah. And
Okay,
get to
okay. So now
500.
we are right around here, right?
Right, yeah, that was really roughly the area.
Okay, this has a good rating. It looks like there's been about 70 stays. I don't know how many bedrooms this is, but let's pull that up.
3 bedrooms, 12 guests.
Yeah, yeah. And they've got a pretty steep cleaning fee, $250 a night.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna figure maybe average stay is about 4 nights. They probably have a max or a minimum stay of 2 nights. So you would kind of knock off that cleaning fee off of the overall revenue. But what you basically want to do is start looking at comps in the area on Airbnb and pull those numbers up. And that'll help you get a better sense of what this place might look like. But generally, you're looking at average daily rate around there, occupancy rate 55, and the annual revenue.
That's pretty incredible, because I just ran PITI on the house without negotiating price, 20% down, 5% interest rate. It's 3,087 with taxes and insurance included. So if you're getting 67,000 potential revenue, killer.
Yeah.
Or it says 55% occupancy rate, so at least I'm breaking even.
Yeah.
In a place that I want to be at, right?
Exactly.
So it's not bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I was saying, comparison properties, they'll pull up here, if you pay for it.
How much is it to purchase? If that was the $15 one, because that might actually be worth it.
Yeah, so the city plan, it's $11.99 a month.
Oh, it's not bad.
And then, the global unlimited plan is $5.99 a year.
And that's going, like, it says
All over the world.
Oh, so-
City, meaning US.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think sorry, sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it can be anywhere, I think. I don't think it's gonna,
Like cities, US and obviously.
you could go a city in any country, I think.
Oh,
Oh, this one says Clear Lake, access pricing reservation data. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
And
that's
each
pretty
city,
clear.
some cities cost more.
Right.
So depending on the demand, but yeah.
Clear Lake, probably a smaller demand, but
where is Clear Lake?
it's like an hour north of Sacramento,
Okay.
northwest of there.
So you got a seasonal revenue forecast, rental estimate history. The seasonal stuff you definitely want to pay attention to. Let's see, smart rates too. I mean, if you're planning on having a property manager do it, you want to figure around 35% also off of that. And just other things to factor in if you're going to manage it yourself, getting your vendors set up, and then obviously doing your due diligence on the house if you have to make improvements. Yeah. So that's the idea, that it's a pretty cool app. That's my rundown of it.
I love it.
Dive in more if you want, but
Will do.
yeah, I would say,
Sorry.
oh yeah,
On Airbnb, what is the service charge to Airbnb directly or to the host? They just showed it on.
to the host, yeah, for like the cleaning fees and stuff. Is that what you know?
No, it was cleaning fee and then under that said service fee.
Oh, yeah, so Airbnb does take a cut as well.
So that goes to Airbnb.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, any questions at all from Zoom land? No? All right.
Awesome. Hey, Andrew,
Thanks, guys, appreciate it.
cool.
Yeah, that was it, quick and painless.
And my coach has been on me about checking out websites and stuff, and I still haven't done it, so it's kind of cool
That was fun.
to see that.
All right, thanks, guys, appreciate you
Hey, thank
joining.
you, Andrew, appreciate you.
Yep.